Maybe this is actually a dream. Because he was talking about the doctors and light shining in that bit, which didn't make sense.
The bothy was constructed originally in the early 1700s.
So this is the bothy was
By
talking
then,
about, yeah.
shepherding had formalised into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented goats and died 2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him either.
Oh, more chemistry. That's all.
It's scored out.
No. You know.
There's the circuitry in it.
It looks like it's the same one that we've been looking at all the time, but it's now, what did you say about LEDs or something?
Yes.
So it's not all LEDs.
Yeah, it's like the same one, but
There we go.
transferred to the circuitry.
It's also aiming that way. This is.
Well, actually, technically, that's a little bollocks from next to that's a power source right there. It's a little bollocks anyway, but.
Let's go have a look at the bothy. So earlier he talked about staying at the bothy, and he expected that some man, I can't remember.
More stuff there in the corner.
Going back to the squid, it's almost identical to the one in the other cave. It's just missing something up there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's continue on into it. If I can. I can.
My heart is landfill. These false dawns waking into the still never light. I sweat for you in the small hours and wrap my blankets into a mass. I have always heard the waves break on these lost shores, always the gulls forgotten. I can lift this bottle to my ear, and all there ever is for me is this Hebridean music.
More chemistry shit on there, is that not? Or is that biology?
It could be a crystal.
I know what it is, but I'm not going to spoil it.
You kind of just spoiled it by saying.
No, I didn't.
So it looks like someone's been sleeping here recently. Seagull! Oh, there's a cave over there.
You zoomed in and the light appeared, so it looked like you had like a dot sight and a sniper rifle or something.
Wrong that game, he thinks.
Right, it's that path.
Yeah, there's a path down here.
Why is it a path?
Yeah, it's definitely a path.
Oh, yeah.
Steep hill with a path.
So you never noticed this first time around?
There's a cave up there as well.
Yeah, don't see any visible way of getting there though.
If you could get on top, you could drop down from it maybe. But then how would you get out is the question.
Or wherever the cave leads. Where is this taking us?
Wait, is that where the tires and all that were?
No, we're way far too along.
There's a sea cave down there as well.
Yeah, it's just a path through along there.
There's a sea cave as well.
Yeah, I can make it.
No.
This path is getting oh, hello. Extremely.
Jakobsen's ribcage, they told Donnelly, was deformed. The result of some birth defect, or perhaps a traumatic injury as a child. Brittle and overblown it was, and desperately light. Perhaps it was this that finally did for him, unable to contain the shattering of his heart. In half-light, his skeleton a discarded prop, a false and calcified seabird.
That ribcage is a reference to the remains of the boat. And the fact that they look like a ribcage.
Where has the reference already been made?
No, but you're about to come
They
across a
found
boat that looks like a
Jakobsen in
ribcage.
early spring. The thaw had only just come.
Oh yeah.
Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, His body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. He'd struggled halfway down the cliff path, perhaps looking for some lost goat, or perhaps in a delirium, and expired, curled into a claw right under the winter moon. Even the animals shunned his corpse. The mainlanders thought to bring it home unlucky. Donnelly claims they dragged it to the caves to thaw out and rot, but he is proving an unreliable witness.
Is that like a ribcage, don't you think?
Kind of. I suppose that's one way to look at it.
And like, considering you're going towards a cave after a sea path, and they said they dragged it to a cave to rot.
But Jacobson was the shepherd that was up in the bothy.
Climbing down to the cave,
Exactly.
I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on waves, winter tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones.
Radio interference and the
I struggled back to the bothy to rest,
I got
but it
this
has become
message
clear that
about
there is
when I
only
went down
one
that
way
big
this is
hole
likely
near
to
the
end.
bothy.
The medical supplies I
Well,
looted from
climbing
the
down the
trawler
cliff
have
caves.
suddenly found their
You know
purpose.
that massive drop
They
Yeah.
will keep me
down
lucid
there?
for my
I got
final
this right at the
ascent.
bottom. As if he actually broke his leg. Go to the cave.
I think there's been a mix-up. Jacobson is the shepherd up there, but I think it's also the name of the boat.
That is possible.
Because they...
No, because if you the previous narrative said clambered down the cliff path,
And they
probably
dragged
looking
him.
for a lost goat.
yeah, and also he was shunned by the islanders as well for whatever reason.
Which would probably make sense why he's so far away from anything.
But this might bring us round to the problem maybe.
More than likely.
I don't think it does.
Well, there's a light above us.
Yeah. No,
What's that?
just something completely different.
Well, this doesn't look creepy at all, does it? Oh god. Next chapter then. So if Jacobson was dragged into the cave, I have a feeling we're going to be seeing him soon, possibly.
The lights come back on right his corpse.
From here, this last time, I have understood there is no turning back. The torch is failing along with my resolve. I can hear the singing of the sea creatures from the passages above me, and they are
Maybe
promising
that's
the
what that music
return
kind of thing
of
was
the
right
gods.
before.
Oh, this looks safe. Stalactites everywhere.
Why is there candles?
Wait, your torch is on the ground as well.
Oh, yeah.
Turn around, look there.
Oh, it's broken. Oh, great. But why are there candles down here?
Don't know.
Maybe he had candles on him and he was still alive.
Oh no, because he just woke up. We slid down from there, hit there, and we just woke up. So why are there candles?
Don't know.
Yeah. This one's back.
Oh. You just made me shrink again.
Wait, is that
That's the thing that's you crouching.
I think I might be footprints in the rain.
Oh, it's a shimmering light. Oh, I know. You mean those?
Yeah. There's consistent marks on the ground.
Hmm.
Yeah, those are footprints.
Somebody's been here before you.
Well, somebody.
Probably the person who put the candles down.
Exactly.
Maybe it's the shadows.
That leads up, so let's take a look around here first.
There's stuff to do. There's stuff to left.
But what's that on the wall? Turn around. Turn
They'd stopped the
around.
traffic back as far as the Sandford
Left.
Junction and come up the
Right
hard
over.
shoulder like radio signals from another star. It took 21
The
minutes
roots
for
with
them
what
to
looks like
arrive.
a leaf coming off.
I watched Paul time it to the second on his watch.
See, Measure LED and transformer and variable resistor.
There you go. There's something for you.
That's a benzene ring. You've got 2 hydroxide groups going off that, and then you've got 1 carbon there, another carbon there. That brings you onto NH2 group.
What is it?
It's an aromatic molecule of some sort.
Oh.
An alcohol.
That's a transistor, is it not?
Variable resistor.
That's close. It has an Esther in it. Oh.
That's a capacitor.
Think it up there.
Clean the stomach thing.
Same as what was over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is really confused me.
That's a circuit.
Oh yeah.
That's a circuit for what?
I don't know, but you've got a capacitor there. They're quite often used in flashing devices, like the flash of the camera. Because
Maybe it's in reference to the beacon on the tower.
it could actually be a beacon circuit.
There's also
Like
another
for
one.
the radio tower. The light on the top of it.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe it's a reference to where you should go.
And there's that weird tree thing again.
Hello? You're a big one? Similar to the one we just looked at.
A bit different as well.
Any idea?
I don't know.
Let's move on.
That's the one we saw before.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the one you said looked like could possibly be a beacon.
The other thing is, there's no lamps in the circuit.
It's a squid.
Random symbols.
What is that?
Clue.
Let's move on.
You want to go up?
Yeah, because that's where we came from.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we crouched again. Gotta hand it to it. This game is quite visually beautiful. Oh, hello.
You can get around it eventually.
I guess I have to go down.
Yeah.
Just make sure we're missing anything. Okay, no. Why can't we just climbing with like no resistance whatsoever? Alright, I see. Yeah, it doesn't look like a hell cave at all.
We in real life probably slip with that back down.
Uh-oh. Blood.
Oh yeah.
What was that I said about a hell cave?
Well, this here is just there's some artificial light or a candle. That luminescent moss is getting quite annoying.
You keep thinking it's paint, don't you?
Yeah. It looks like it's raining mushrooms.